Hi, my name is Judy Harrington and I'm a chapter leader for the Weston A. Price Foundation. Today I want to teach you how to make mayonnaise, homemade mayonnaise. It's a lot easier than you think it is, and it's very easy to do and very delicious. So first we're going to start with 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, and these were at room temperature. It's very important. So you put that in your food processor. Then I am putting 1 teaspoon of mustard. Now I'm using a Dijon mustard, an organic Dijon mustard, and you know, this isn't working. A brand new bottle of Dijon mustard. So we want 1 teaspoon of this. Put it in there. I've used Annie's Naturals. I still haven't learned how to make the Dijon mustard, and then we want to do a pinch of salt. Now this is Celtic sea salt, which is really good. It has more minerals and it's a little bit damp because they haven't dried it out so much. You just want like a little pinch of that. I put it in a glass jar. It comes in a plastic container, but it'll stay fresher longer in a glass mason jar. Then this is lemon juice. This is 1½ tablespoons of lemon juice. And you pour that into. Now I'm going to blend this for 30 seconds. What this is doing is it's really blending in all the ingredients, so it's going to be nice and smooth and it won't separate out when we add in the oil. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add olive oil and coconut oil. Now the recipe in the Nourishing Tradition says just to use the olive oil. I find that the olive oil has too much of a flavor for me, so what I like to do is do the coconut oil, because the coconut oil will make it more the consistency of a mayonnaise because it's more saturated. So we're going to slowly drop the oils in, a little at a time. This is just making sure that it blends very well together. The way I get the coconut oil soft enough to do this way is I just take a container that has really hot water in it, and then I stick the coconut oil jar in there, and it will soften it enough. And now it's finished mixing. So what you want to do is, now you could take this and refrigerate it and it would be good for 2 weeks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add whey. And this is some whey that I made. I just made mozzarella cheese. And when you make mozzarella cheese, all this right here is the whey that comes from that. And this is really good protein, but it also helps to ferment. And if you do any lactofermentation, this is the thing that helps assist that, or actually does it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here and just like blend it again real quick. And we're done. So what we're going to do now is I have the mason jar, and we're just going to put it in the mason jar, put a cover over it. I'm going to use a towel just to cover it, and I'm going to set it out 7 hours. And what this does is it helps it to do the fermentation process, and then it will last up to like 6 months because it helps to preserve it. This is the way they used to do it back in the old days. Another thing I like to do with the mayonnaise is to make a blue cheese dressing. And all I do to do that is I add blue cheese, crumbled up blue cheese, and a clove of garlic, and maybe just a little bit more salt, and it is amazing, especially with wings. So anyway, that's how you make mayonnaise, and this is how easy it is, and I hope you will all go home and try it. So now what I'd like to do is just kind of wrap up what we've done today. We've made our own homemade mayonnaise. It was very easy, took maybe 2 minutes. and this is what the end product looks like in the jar. So what we're going to do is and this it would be fermented for 7 hours. So what you want to do is put the towel over it, and you want to keep the light off of it, and then I usually put a rubber band around just to keep the bugs out. And that's all you do, and you just set it out for 7 hours, and you put a lid on it, stick it in the refrigerator, and it's good to go for 2 or 3 months. So enjoy making the mayonnaise, and hope to see you all soon.